Everybody, back with another Let's Build. So we're on a series right now where we're building different Paragon decks in order to try and hype up the format for national side events. And if we get enough people hyped up, there might be a promo card. So that's my goal. Anyways, to generate hype for the format, we're building decks. We're taking turns. So we started with a blue Paragon. Now we're going to do a clay Paragon. First clay Paragon is Titus. It says each upkeep, if you have no redeemed souls, each player must play a New Testament human from deck. Your Greek character wins a battle, choose any number of players to each draw one. It's obviously very good with Titus. We can pull Titus up here really fast. So the colors we're going to be working with are clay and black today. Let's type in Titus. Titus is a Greek human. It says protect evil characters from banned abilities. If alone, you may play an evil New Testament human to block. You may choose a New Testament evil human to block. So if anyone has New Testament evil humans in their deck, Titus is going to be able to put them out there and then choose them to block. So that's great. So we actually don't have to play Titus in Titus. That's just a suggestion, but I think it would be silly not to. So let's add him to the deck and start from there. And then let's look at cards that pull Greeks, because it says if your Greek wins a battle, we get to draw cards. And I'm personally wondering if there's anything that can pull Greeks from reserve. Yeah, I think all the cards reference evil. So unfortunately, a card that's not going to work well in this deck is Antiochus's army, because it requires you to have all your Greeks evil. So if we have a good Greek, that's going to turn off its ability. So let's see here. Let's work on the defense first and then try to figure out the offense later. Play New Testament human from deck. So are there any New Testament Greeks? Let's set our identifier. Look for Greeks. There's a couple. I don't know if they're worth running compared to the Old Testament Greeks. And I don't think, because yeah, we got Greek scholars. Opponent has used a search ability, discard a card in their territory. You may discard a New Testament enhancement from hand to protect New Testament lost souls from rescue. Yeah. So I don't think we'll want to grab any New Testament Greeks with this card. But just being able to get Titus out there, being able to do a choose a blocker is nice. Turn one. Okay, so anyways, we're focusing back on the defense. So we have these following deck building restrictions. We must play 12 good clay cards. We must play 12 good cards that are not clay, 5 neutral cards, 11 black evil cards, and 10 evil cards that are not black. So in Paragon, Angel of the Lord is really popular, so being able to restrict good dominance is very desirable, so we'll add that to the main deck there. Blocking alone, you may choose a hero to attack. That's great. Crave, negate New Testament cards in battle. If blocking, opponent has brigade advantage. So awesome. Prince of Greece is awesome. Goat with a horn might be awesome. We're just getting the best Greeks right now. Antiochus Epiphanes. This guy's good. Let's just read underdeck a hero, put him in underdeck a good hands-off hand instead. It's good against hand protection. You discard a good fortress or selected player must draw one. If opposed by 3 more heroes, negate good cards. So banding in Paragon is pretty prevalent, so this could be good. Blocking another evil Greek is in play, discard up to 1 card. Its controller may discard their card of matching alignment instead. This is good for taking out artifacts and stuff. Okay. Can't really play this. Greek forces. I don't think we're going to be playing Greek forces right now. You draw X, where X is number of heroes in battle. Drawn 5 or more, you may play OT black enhancement. I don't hate this guy. Okay. So we have 5 evil characters. We have 6 more evil cards to add. So let's hold off on the evil characters and start focusing on evil enhancements now for black. Definitely want allowed to be trampled. Adjourn is good too. 1,290 days is great, maybe. Smashed opponent could be nice, because pairing smashed opponent with Goat with a horn is nice. And if we want a neutral card, we could add return to fight. This guy allows us to take evil Daniel card in reserve. So what would we want to get there? So if we do this guy and we choose somebody to attack, we can grab without touching from the reserve, get initiative, and play this. Okay, like that. It's kind of a little combo there. All right, we have 2 more black cards. Okay, these are all the black evil cards we can grab. Okay, do we want any non-Greeks here? Could do Woman of the Bez, maybe. Just a strong chump blocker. And if we wanted to continue the OT enhancements used by our characters cannot be negated, we could go more of a Sisera route. Because yeah, black has a lot of battle winners. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this deck into more of like a block and try to get CBN in it and then try to mess people up. So let's get rid of Woman of the Bez. Maybe we still need her, but what we're planning to do is just blocking, because there's not a lot of ways people can win the battle without giving us special initiative. So we could probably cut Prince of Greece. We're trying to make room for these black enhancements that are going to be good. We want all of them to be Old Testament battle winners. So struck and scattered is what we want. We want Mask of Self-glorification to get good initiative and play stuff. We just want to be able to take out giant stacks heroes. So let's see. Evil enhancements. Got Rips, Sackcloth, Quaking with Fear, discard all heroes in battle. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, discard all heroes in battle cards. So that's good with Alexander's Destroyers. It's good with Didi Prage. It's good with Goat, with Sisera. Good with Cassander. Cassander can grab without touching from the reserve. So we're good against stacks of heroes that way. And the way we fight lone heroes is with Christian Martyr, Forces Arise, Perplexing Vision. So this is going to help us take out the lone heroes. So we got to get the Abomination of Desolation here, right? So yeah, that's good against lone heroes. And this is good against lots of banding heroes. Anybody who bands into battle is going to be scared of us. That's exactly what we want them to be. We could have another character that's good against lone heroes. It's Blood Avenger. I know we played Blood Avenger in the last deck, but I think he's good enough. I'm trying to cover all of my bases. So if people are attacking me with banding or people attacking me with lone heroes, I want to be able to have answers to that. And we can use Amalekite Slave like we did in our last deck. Okay, so we got to figure out, so now that we've decided we're in black, we need to decide out what are the other evil cards. So we have room for like 6 other evil cards here. What kind of synergizes well with Titus? Probably nothing. So, how are we going to combine stuff with our black Greeks here, huh? That's the question. Maybe we could continue using the theme of cannot be negated blocks. Just have like Nergal. Well, yeah, let's just lean into that. Cannot be negated. Enhancements. We could also do Guard at the Den. So let's see, we got Red Dragon, Sisera the Commander, Goat with the Horn, Guard at the Den, and then like Nergal. Let's try to overlap. I like this. So no, see how we have A-Bomb in the main deck. There's some Babylonians who love that. I know I went black and a little bit of crimson last time too, but we're going to add the Nergal, who is going to make our OT capture abilities and weapons CBN. Then we're going to add the Wild Animals, which is also good against lone heroes, so we can push all their bandings out. Maybe we don't need Wild Animals in this deck, but anyways, we'll add Nergal. Where's the other guy I wanted? Belshazzar's like 1000, because this can activate A-Bomb from deck, so that's good against lone heroes. And then, so let's see, we have some more evil. Now we want to have the Crimson Capture Battlers. So let's type in Capture, filtered by enhancement. So capture all heroes in battle. Cannot be negated more than 1 heroes in battle used by Babylonian. We'll do that. And then these ones don't really capture all in battle. Maybe we can do like Yoke of Iron. Then let's add the other Crimson guy I liked. We could go Amalekite Slave to this guy, to Ashpenaz. Okay, so let's see. We have 2 more evil. Let's add Crimson, filter by enhancements again. There's a lot of options here. Maybe we can go Mask of Vanity. And what was that one Crimson dude what is this guy? Prevent the next, equip a reserve. That could be nice. So we're at, oh man, we're at so many. So let's just look at the evil weapon we could equip from reserve here. So we could go this guy in the main deck, prevent the next enhancement. You may equip an OT weapon from reserve or draw 2. So if we equip this, draw 2, play OT, Crimson enhancement. Doesn't it seem the strongest maybe? Because yeah, in order to support that, we'd have to add this to the reserve. We got the Nergal with the Yoke of Iron, Bound Before the Fire, Mask of Vanity, Belshazzar's 1000, Ashpenaz, Ariok, and we're 12 out of 10. So it seems like we're not going to be able to fit everything we want to fit in here. We have 4 Babylonians. We could probably go down to 3. This is already CBN. So like it's kind of redundant. Although we could do Nergal CBN for lone heroes too. Interesting. I'll just cut Ariok. He's good, but like we're just kind of already working with some numbers here. Okay, so now we have that as our defense. I feel like I'm liking that. Let's make sure that we don't have any New Testament enhancements that are going to get negated. New Testament cards in battle, so that's going to negate Mask of Self-glorification there. Okay. So what if we had evil character that was black and crimson? Could play all of our enhancements. Self could be good. Silly women, not exactly what we're looking for. Let's see, let's go back to the evil Greeks, because I think don't want the non-synergy do with Depraved and Mask. So who else would help us out here? Someone who likes getting initiative. We could do 5 Kings. Oh, I don't know. We could go back to Woman of Thebes. We could use Prince of Greece. We could do Delilah. She's pretty good at getting initiative, yeah. We could do Antiochus. So many options. Don't know what to do. Let's just use cut this, add self. Try to get that maximum ability to play all these enhancements going. It has a little bit more utility than Silly Woman. 3/3 is pretty good numbers to get initiative with, yeah. But I could easily see self coming out and Woman of Thebes coming in. All right, that's our defense. Now let's look at our offense. Let's start with the dominance. Definitely want the Angel of the Lord. Definitely want New Jerusalem. Definitely want Son of God. So that makes us have 6 dominance. We have room for 1 more, and it's pretty clear open as far as what we could pair this with. So what if we tried to do the same thing with our offense and try to look at enhancements used by heroes? So we have Helez, OT enhancements used by this card are CBN, Asaph, good enhancements that involve music cannot be negated. Isaiah enhancements cannot be negated. Numbers enhancements cannot be negated. Michael cannot be negated. Joseph cannot be negated. None of these are clay except for this guy. Enhancements for numbers used by this hero be negated. So let's look up reference equals numbers and filter by good enhancements. So you have battle winner, the negate, and you have this guy's protection. So like, it's not great. So let's filter by Isaiah enhancements. So these are the Isaiah enhancements that cannot be negated. You push with Isaiah, joy their hands, purify, red light, razor. Yeah, definitely a lot more battle winners. So here, let's kind of lean into that theme of having all our stuff cannot be negated. So let's get Isaiah's call coming, then let's get the Isaiah in there. So now we have a way to get to Isaiah with Isaiah's call. While your Isaiah hears in battle, negate evil characters and lost soul. So boom, Isaiah enhancements cannot be negated. So let's get those Isaiah enhancements in, right? So joy their hands, razor, Siegeworks. I forgot. I don't know if we want purify. Kind of just want battle winners. Each player must select 1 card from the hand. Restrict players from playing cards except the cards they selected from it. I don't know how good that is. Especially multiplayer, people just have Christian Martyrs and stuff. I think I'm fine with these ones. Negate an evil cards. Let's see. We're hitting 32 cards main deck. Negate an evil card, reveal a hand. You may play enhancement. Reserve all evil cards in battle. If used by Isaiah hero, you may take OT. Underdeck a fortress and all opposing characters. So yeah, we have like some pretty good negates or just battle winners on Isaiah. So let's see if Isaiah dies, we'll want to get him back. Well, no good as enhancements of battle. Protect Isaiah heroes from harm. So that's good for letting Isaiah survive. So maybe we can add that there. We can grab Isaiah from our deck with this card. We're just trying to play an Isaiah deck in a way. Okay, and then get rid of this. We want the victorious being. Get to our Isaiah. Okay, we still haven't even gotten to clay yet. Yeah, this would have been good if I was playing pale green, huh? Maybe I could save that for later. We're playing cannot be negated stuff. Yes, siree. So if we did dreamers, prevent the next, and if we have a bunch of battle winners, this guy takes OT green from reserve. So that could be nice. We just definitely need more ways to get stuff out of our reserve. We need 12 more clay cards, or 11 more clay cards. So basically we have Isaiah plus this guy's our 2 green cards. We have 4 green enhancements. So like, what if I went dreamers and then like moved one of these to the reserve? Like we could add a storehouse. Yeah, I don't know. So let's dial in our clay stuff. Now we just need good clay cards. Okay, so we got that Titus choose the attacker or choose the blocker there. And then what else do we got with clay? Not a whole lot, huh? Preferably I want something where I can grab stuff from the reserve if I need to. I want somebody who attacks and then I can grab something from reserve. I think that will be clutch. So we could go with Phinehas plus generous giving plus zeal from the Lord that interrupt CBN battle winner. I like it. Going with the theme here. That's 40 cards main deck. So yeah, need 9 more cards. Let's see. May use Isaiah enhancements. So wait a second. Ethiopian treasure is gonna carry us. Okay, I like that. And he's a New Testament hero. We could come out with him turn 1. Yeah, let's do a clay Isaiah deck. Okay, maybe into a meek hero. I don't think there's any meek heroes in the format. So anyways, Ethiopian treasurer, Aeneas, Titus, like some battle winners. Used by priest, shuffle all evil characters. Like that's crazy. How crazy do we want to get here? We don't really have any priests, so we gotta play battle winners that Yeah, so we could play like that one. Underdeck all evil characters in battle. You may take OT clay enhancement from deck reserves. That seems a little bit better. Basically, we want to play battle winners that deal with all characters in battle. Are there any other battle winners that do this? Discard an evil fortress and all evil cards in battle. So that's like another good one. So let's move. Oops. Let's move this one to the reserve there. Let's see. What gets stuff from the reserve? Oh, we have a clay priest that's plays stuff that cannot be interrupted. Yeah. Let's get this guy in there. This guy says, where'd he go? OT clay enhancements used by this guy cannot be interrupted. So we have some nice more battle winners. Amazing. Let's move one of these guys to the reserve there. Move to the reserve. Dreamers can get all that stuff. Right. Coming together nicely. We have this guy. We have this guy. We have Victorious Being. We might not need Victorious Being, but we'll see. Okay. So let's see. We need 8. Let's go filter back for clay cards, and let's look for stuff that can touch the reserve. We take a good OT card from reserve, draw 1. We take an OT clay card from reserve. Not seeing a whole lot here. This guy can attack and take OT clay cards from reserves. Basically, how do we get all of our enhancements? And is there anything that we can add that takes stuff from reserves? Reserve enhancement. They're like judge's seat, good Ruth or judge's enhancement from deck or reserve. So I don't think there's any. Yeah, judges, Joshua. And this one grabs good gospel enhancements. Numbers, Joshua, Isaiah. Yeah, so those aren't options. Storehouse is our best option. Get this guy, take an OT clay enhancement from reserve, and he's good against Christian Martyr, so we can just like add this guy, that guy. Some more clay stuff to the reserve here. More clay battle winners. Let's get the clay enhancements going. Maybe we can get the I also played Jeremiah, huh? Jeremiah could be nice. And we could put a lot of our stuff in the reserve. We could switch from Dreamers to Jeremiah. Okay. Maybe we could take out Angel of His Presence, just switch to Jeremiah, and put a bunch of good enhancements in the reserve. Let's do that. Okay. Let's add some stuff to the reserve as far as good enhancements we want to be able to pull from. Right. Maybe we can move a good enhancement from here. Let's see. That stays main deck. That stays main deck. We could probably move one of these to the reserve. Okay. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to look for clay or green enhancements. Okay. Used by Evil Priest. Shuffle evil characters. That sounds fun in multiplayer. Sometimes you just need that reset. Okay, and Jeremiah works well with Pride Laid Low, perhaps. How many good battle? Do the Lord Calls for Jerry. Yeah, still, I don't think we can get rid of God's Judgment. We're at too many good cards. Maybe we have to cut that one. We need 2 more clay cards. And we need 1 more neutral card. 9 heroes. Do we need 9 heroes? Like Abiathar is just like a better version of Phinehas, and we don't need, or sorry, this guy's better version of this guy. Banish an idol or curse is interesting. Ultimately, I don't think we need him. What do we do? We could move one of our black battle winners to the reserve to grab with this guy. Okay, let's do that. Let's move this one to the reserve. Okay. I want more good and clay enhancements in the main deck. Let's move this one back. And then let's add a couple more battle winners to the reserve. We already have Burning Incense, right? Don't have Burning Incense, so let's get that one going. Then let's see, we need 1 more clay card, maybe potential in the land to stop the A-Bomb of Desolation, because that's going to be a problem. Okay, so we got that, and then we need a draw card. We don't have any artifacts, so maybe we could just grab the Altar of Burnt Offering. What else could we do? Anything that grabs from reserve. Purple Weapon from reserve, Joshua card from reserve. Yeah. Okay, now that that's there, now we need to move some more cards to the reserve. We have a lot of stuff. We can activate Idol from deck or reserve. So let's see. Maybe we can just throw an Idol. Idol of Nebuchadnezzar. That's not bad. So we'll just throw that in the reserve for no reason. Or we can even do Idol of Chemosh. Okay, we have too many neutral cards. I don't really want to give up this Altar Burnt Offering per se. None of this can grab heroes from reserve. Can this grab a hero from reserve? From deck or reserve? Oh, okay. Maybe we move Isaiah to the reserve. All right. We'll just rely on him attacking later turns. Then we got to cut a neutral card from our deck or reserve. So we could cut Razor. Yeah, let's cut Razor. All right, cut Razor. What? Oh, moved it to the main deck. Silly, cut that. And we got to move 1 card to the reserve. So our current reserve. Maybe what we could do is we could just add Woman, the Bez, cut Self, and move another black card to the reserve. Add the Struck and Scattered to the reserve. Regardless of Protect Underdeck. Regardless of Protect. Oh, I want to play all these enhancements, but I can't. All right, into the reserve you go. Okay, so I think we made it work. We have 9 evil characters, 8 heroes, 6 good enhancements, 6 evil enhancements, a storehouse, 7 dominance, 2 artifacts. We could always move A-bomb to the reserve. That could be a thing. Yeah, let's do that. Move like this back to the main deck. Move this to the reserve. And then like another artifact or something. Let's see. This is not bad. This helps against their cannot be negated stuff. What do we want? Do Holy of Holies. A little stuck here on this last card. Neutral. Could add Razor back, like the main deck or whatever. Could add Evade, get a card. Solid. We could add Return to Fight. Yeah, let's just add the Razor back. We should add it back to the reserve. Yes. All right. So that's the deck. Make that a little bigger for everybody. So in recap, we decided to play a deck that relied on a lot of these type of characters that says enhancements cannot be negated. We have Sisera, we have Goat with the Horn, Nergal-sar-ezer, and then on offense we have Amariah, we have Phinehas, and we have Isaiah. We're just trying to play a bunch of battle winners. So all our battle winners all our enhancements just kind of win the battle on offense and defense. And if they block with 1 evil character and they try to get initiative, we can Angel the Lord. If they attack with 1 hero, we can play Christian Martyr, Forces Rise, and blow them up. So let's save that and call it a day. Thanks for watching. Redemption, all I need, redemption.